about to give them what they want.
Go Beastmode, dude.
I don't think they're ready for this, though. Beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode, beast mode.
What's good, YouTube? You know who it is. Chris Jones, representing Pup Chasers. And fam, you already know. You already know. Head on down to tigerfitness.com and get your Pump Chaser subs. I already know, guys, it's summertime. If you're on your cardio grind, especially fasted morning cardio, get that Cuts FTS. Fuck with the best, all right? So I'm about to get ready to go to the gym pretty soon. I got chest, as you see. I got my little anime shirt on. You feel me? Got the upper pecs popping. Upper pecs popping. Okay. I ain't even pumped yet. So I want to talk to you guys about a video. Now, if you've been watching my Instagram stories, fair warning, my Instagram stories are all over the place. We even get hippie in there, okay? Come at your own risk. But yeah, in my story, we actually talked about this video I'm about to show you guys. I thought it would be a great topic for a YouTube video. Who knows, it might enlighten somebody, might help somebody out, give you something to consider on your journey, okay? Check out this clip right here by our good friend, Eddy Abbew. Check this video out.
This is how I fix my mental health. I'm a trained psychiatric nurse, and I've looked after so many different mental health problems. The doctor said I had depression. They wanted to put me on antidepressants, had panic attacks, severe panic attacks, and had anxiety. And I tell you how I fix it, by changing my diet. We talk about things like serotonin. Over 90% of it is made in your gut. And the gut-brain axis, we know that what's going on in here is going on in there. So irritable bowel syndrome, it's also irritable brain syndrome. Guys, I changed my diet by cutting down on the ultra-processed foods. I actually took my carbs out completely. I ate mainly meat. I ate foods that we're meant to eat as human beings. And I ate 2 meals a day, kept my insulin down. So I fixed my mental health by reducing my insulin. That's hyperinsulinemia. I reduced it by reducing my meal frequency, cutting down on sugar, and so many other things like that. And then I also fixed my gut health by not putting any crap in here. Guys, if you want to learn more about this, my YouTube channel has a longer form of this video. Check it out. Because you never know, it might help you. Because a lot of people in my community, a lot of people, random people are watching my videos and saying to me, and I put them on my testimonials, in my Insta and highlights. They say to me, Eddy, my mental health is better because I listen to you. What have you got to lose? I'm a psychiatric nurse. I wasn't taught that. I learned to myself. Guys, you can learn from me too.
So check it. As you see in this video, what Eddy said was pretty much changes in his nutrition, changes in his diet has helped with his mental health tremendously. And he's pretty much saying the same can happen for you. And if you look at the comment section was a lot of back and forth. All right? Get your popcorn ready. A lot of these comment sections, in my opinion, are more interesting than the videos. Some comment sections are more interesting than the videos they are commenting under. Real talk. So I want to pretty much tell you guys in this video, there was a little truth. There was some truth to what Eddy has said. Now, before we talk about this shit, let's address one thing. Yes, what you put in your body can have an effect on your mood and your mental health. Eddy's over here talking about cutting out fruit, and I don't agree with none of that shit.
Guys, hear me out. Now we know about the gut-brain axis. We know what's going on in here. It's also going on in there. In fact, now they can analyze your stool sample and determine what kind of mental health problems you've got. I had anxiety, I had depression, I had panic attacks. I got rid of all of that by changing my diet. If we know that, why don't you, if you've got mental health problems, instead of going on medication, taking antidepressants, all of that, try changing your diet. Try stopping this kind of shit, all these ultra-processed foods, cut them all out, and see if it helps. Guys, it helped me. It might help you too. Wake the fuck up.
I don't agree with his diet. All I'm saying is there is some truth to what he's saying. What you put in your body can have an effect on your mood and your mental health. You gotta figure out the diet that works best for you. I'm a firm believer in having a balanced diet. Now we should know the human body is a work of art. Notice Leonardo da Vinci, somebody that was tapped into that higher mind. He tells you guys, study the art of science, study the science of art. If you want to build a complete mind, study the science of art, study the art of science. All this shit is connected, fam. See, the body is very intelligent, which is why it has a central nervous system. It literally communicates with the brain using neurons, using nerves, using neurons, communicating with the brain. Now, there's a specific nervous system called the enteric nervous system. This network is literally for your gut alone, which is why you may have heard many people say the gut is like the third brain. First and foremost, the whole body communicates with the brain. Notice even in the Bible, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Even the heart communicates with the brain. Okay, so yes, the stomach, what you put in it, can literally affect how you feel. And if something can affect how you feel, it can affect your vibration. It can affect your state of vibration. And if it can affect your vibration, it can put thoughts in your head. It can affect your mood. Notice after a big meal, I'm thinking about getting somewhere and taking me a nap, right? The hormones are creeping in. Those feel-good hormones are kicking in. And I'm getting feelings of feeling good and relaxing. I'm not in money-making mode. I'm not in hustle or grind mode. I'm in take a nap mode, all because I overstuffed my body. Overstuffed my body with a whole bunch of heavy, dense calorie foods that's gonna take time to digest. And the body wants me to relax so it can get to work. Notice the feel-good hormone, serotonin. The majority of the serotonin that your body naturally produces comes from the gut. So yes, there is some truth to what Eddy has said. But that is not the whole truth. When it comes to mental health is very complex. Mental health is not only physical, but it's metaphysical. Mental health is spiritual also. We're not going to get too deep into that shit, but you got to keep in mind, fam, you only see less than 1% of the shit around you with your physical eyes. You can't see everything around you. Let me give you a prime example that we can't deny. I'm going to use science. Notice the sun. The sun not only gives us light, but we produce vitamin D. A vitamin D is an essential nutrient. It's an essential vitamin. It's the only vitamin that's a vitamin and a hormone. Okay? The sun makes sure we get light that we need to see, and it makes sure that we get vitamin D, which is a hormone. And guess what? The light used to produce vitamin D comes from the ultraviolet rays. Why is that a big deal? Ultraviolet come from the invisible spectrum. Remember, we see less than 1% of the shit going on around us. You get vitamin D from the invisible light spectrum. And there's way more invisible light than there is visible light. Again, mental health is very complex. A lot of times, it's the things we can't see that affect people the most. You don't know what people are going on internally. You think battles physically are tough? Internal battles are some of the worst. So we can't just get on camera saying changes in your diet is going to fix your mental health. You first have to get to the root of the issue. Now let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Y'all want to talk a little bit more about this, we can do another video, okay? And if you have any questions, comment below. But let me get to the point of this video. I'm going to close this on out. Just like we said, the enteric nervous system is a nervous system dedicated to the gut, right? The enteric system is part of 3. See, the enteric nervous system is part of the autonomic nervous system. Let me say that one more time. The enteric nervous system is part of the autonomic nervous system, and that system has 3 parts. 1, the enteric nervous system, which is what we just talked about, the gut. 2, the sympathetic nervous system. That's the fight or flight system, by the way. And 3rd, the parasympathetic nervous system. That's going to help you escape into your mind, be mindful, and get into a relaxed state. So that's 3. The autonomic nervous system has 3 parts. The enteric is just one of them. And let me tell you, all 3 can have an effect on your mental health. Now let me wrap this up. I don't want to make this video too long. The parasympathetic nervous system, which is the part we get into when we meditate, which is why I'm a huge fan of meditation. Practicing meditation, fam, it's really going to help you dig deep and understand what's bothering you. If you really got something bothering you, affecting your vibration, only you know how you feel. Meditating, getting some alone time is really going to help you dig deep. Okay? That parasympathetic nervous system is crucial. It's going to help you get into a relaxed state. And if you're in a constant state of worry, if you're somebody that has a hard time staying in the present, remember, the physical body has limits. Like, I'm only 5'7". I'm 180 pounds. Like, there's numbers, there's limitations, right? I can only get so tall, I can only get so wide, right? But the mind can expand beyond your wildest dreams. You know, the mind can go past, present, future. So if you're somebody who's constantly staying in a mindset of regret, staying in the past, focusing on bullshit that don't matter anymore, that can affect your vibration. You need to be fully in the present. Okay? Same thing if you're too focused on the future, and you're focused on the future, and you already deal with anxiety, your life is not going the way you want it, your future is not looking very bright to you. That's putting you in a panic. That's putting you in a state of rushing. Again, you're not fully in the present. It's okay to daydream and get in the future a little bit, try to fantasize about what you want to do. That's how you work on your vision. You know, that vision that you have for your future that only you can see, there's some ways to really connect with that. That's a whole other topic for a whole other video. But the point I'm trying to make is not being in tune with your parasympathetic nervous system can fuck with your mental health. Right? Not just diet. And then we got the sympathetic nervous system. That's fight or flight. Being in a constant state of stress and being in a constant state of alertness. Now, that's one reason when I was young, I never liked beefing with people. My brother would tell you this. I never liked drama because I'm one of those guys, I like going places, right? And when you're beefing with people, especially people who are like, it's on site, that can have you in a state of nervousness, and you're constantly looking over your shoulder, and your head's constantly over a swivel. Especially if you know these are the kind of people who like to shoot. You know, being in stressful situations, stressful environments can fuck with your mental health too. Notice the sympathetic nervous system is for fight or flight response. Now, you don't have to necessarily be in a life-threatening situation for that shit to be activated. So if you got a lot of inflammation and tightness in the body, especially in the shoulder blades, because if you just do a little Google search, the sympathetic nervous system is located along the spine, along the lumbar spine, which is where the lower back is. We know how tight that lower back can get, and along the thoracic spine. That's where the shoulder blades are. So notice if your posture's off, if you got real tight and stiffness in your shoulder blades, that can put you in a more stressful vibration. If you got aches and pain, a lot of inflammation in the body, especially back pain, you can Google it for yourself. There's literally studies backing up. People with back pain deal with more mental health issues. This is again why we gotta make form great again. Make form great again. Shout out to everybody that purchased a Make Form Great Again t-shirt when I came out with those shirts. Powerful message. Making form great again can help with your mental health in the long run, because people that deal with back pain, knee pain, joint pain in general, a lot of inflammation in general, it's gonna be hard to have balance between that parasympathetic and that sympathetic nervous system. A lot of tightness, stiffness, aches and pains in the body could put you in a more stressful vibration, and that can fuck with your mental health. And like we just said, this shit is spiritual as well. Being in a reality that you hate every day, living in a reality that you hate waking up to every day can fuck with your mental health. There's so many things that can fuck with your mental health. Remember, you only see less than 1% of the shit going on around you. So again, what Eddy said, there was some truth to it. And salute to Eddy for bringing that to people's attention, but that is not the whole truth. And one thing you know about numbers, just like atoms were made up of atoms, atoms come in 3 parts: proton, electron, neutron. That's how a lot of things work. Notice myself. My mother and father came together to make this child. Mother, father, child is another trinity. Right? There's so many things that come in 3s. In the enteric system, the enteric nervous system is part of the autonomic nervous system, which comes in 3 parts. Well, anyway, fam, I'm about to go to the gym. You enjoyed this video, comment below, like my shit, all that good stuff. If you have any questions, any videos y'all want me to talk about, comment below. You already know, I do online coaching. You trying to get whole ready, you trying to bulk up, whatever you want to do, and you want some guidance, you holler at me at beastmode316.com. None of that steroid talk. I'm preaching the natural bodybuilding gospel. You want to get in shape natural? Without using steroids and shit, you come fuck with me. Alright? You don't need trend to win. And again, you head on down to Tiger Fitness and get those Pump Chaser subs. Fuck with your boy. Peace.
We need a moment of silence before we fuck up these weights.